thank you so much, as I said, for joining us. We've got 4 great judges, and we really try to have them represent different aspects of the industry. So we have Deb Hanna, who is the Director of Retail Branded Partnerships at Starbucks, kind of providing a little bit of insight into the mind of the retailer. We have Jason Cohen, who is the founder and co-CEO of Halen Brands, a little bit of entrepreneur and investor there. We have Mark Rainey, who is the Global VP of Food Marketing at ADM. And we have Tom Spear, who's the founder and managing partner of Boulder Food Group, providing some more investor insight as well. So without further ado, I think we have our first participant up on stage. The way this works is every brand has 4 minutes to pitch their innovative new food product. It was a very hard process to get down to these 4. And then there will be some time for Q&A from the judges who might ask about packaging, taste, give their opinion, ask another judge about their thoughts on the brand. So without further ado, we have Cauliflower Foods with Amy Lacey. Take it away. Here's your cooker.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am representing Cauliflower Foods, Cauliflower Pizza Crust, hashtag the new white flour. So what does that mean? That means we replace traditional white flour with cauliflower. And I'm here to talk about our pizza crust. So I think we've all been kind of sitting for a long time, so I would like to get you to exercise a little bit and show, raise your hand if you love pizza. Show of hands. All right. Now, keep your hand up or raise it if pizza does not love you. So with that being said, 35 million people have an autoimmune deficiency. I am one of them. I'm also a very busy mom of 3 kids, one who will not touch a vegetable. So that's kind of what prompted me to, I need to raise this up a little bit. That's what prompted me to start looking at ways to get my kids to eat healthy foods and kind of sneak them in and disguise them like pizza and other things. So cauliflower pizza, it's everywhere. You see it all over the internet. I tried various different recipes and they kept falling apart. So then finally, after many attempts in my kitchen, I came up with a process where it actually stayed consistent every time and was handcrafted, and the quality was really good. I hope this works. There we go. So in 2016 of March of last year, March 2016, we launched the very first cauliflower pizza crust. We used 4 fresh ingredients. We used cauliflower, eggs, cheese, and spices only. That's it, nothing else. So we are the first with 4 simple ingredients. And we launched our red pepper and our original Italian. Okay, I'm pushing it. Come on. Oh, shoot. Okay, they told me if I went too far, there's no way to put it back. So, oh, thank you. Okay, so what does that mean for you? That means you can have your pizza and eat your crust too. So I don't know how many of you out there scrape off the toppings and leave the crust. You don't have to do that anymore with our product. And that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. Okay, so going back to what we originally launched in March of 2016 was our original Italian and our sweet red pepper. The entire crust is 180 calories with 6 veggie carbs. And each box comes with a 2-pack, and they're 9 inches.
What is this one?
And they're flourless. So this year last year we started getting a lot of feedback, and so this year in January we launched our first, the first in the market, plant-based vegan crust, which is dairy-free. And it's been a huge hit, by the way. So who is our audience? Well, we have picky eaters, kids, old people. The feedback has been phenomenal. We have had diabetics write to us, keto, Atkins, lupus, celiacs, and then just anybody that wants to be able to eat pizza and not feel bloated. So our audience is huge. In March, we won the Clean Choice Awards in Clean Eating Magazine, so we were really honored by that. And then the first half of the year, we've been primarily focusing on e-commerce. That's been the majority of our sales, and we've been able to double our sales every month. And then this month, we decided that we better start focusing on distributors, and we just signed with a distributor. And we are also in a handful of, well, actually a lot more than a handful, of specialty food stores and some restaurants. So why I became passionate is for my own family, but people like this, and this is our latest fan. She just showed up on our radar about 2 weeks ago on Instagram. We have a big following on Instagram and Facebook, by the way. And this is Eleanor, and this is why I'm so passionate about my product. She is 3 years old, she's gluten intolerant, and she has type 1 diabetes. And her mom said she hasn't been able to eat pizza, but now she has pizza every Friday night for a family fun night. So her mom was gracious enough to let us use these pictures, but we get these kind of messages every day, and it just, it's awesome to be able to pay it forward. Thank you for your time.
I'm going to give you the handheld and let you take center stage. So judges, what'd you think? Any thoughts on the pitch, the product?
I was nervous being the first person, by the way. I don't usually get nervous.
You did a nice job. Thank you very much. The product tastes great. What is the expected price point at retail?
So it's the original and the red pepper, our MSRP is $12.95, and then the vegan is $14.95.
For how many?
For 2 9-inch crusts.
And they're sold frozen or dry?
They are sold frozen in the freezer section right now.
How does that compare to conventional crust in terms of, well, take a step back to a gluten-free crust pizza?
So if I understand your question right.
Price-wise, just price.
Price-wise, okay. Well, we are a little bit higher, price-wise, yes. But we are more than a gluten-free crust. I personally can't eat gluten-free bread because of the fillers. We're just very clean. Literally, we're 4 ingredients, and then our plant base has a little bit of flaxseed and almond flour. So the quality is really good.
So are you a little bit higher because you need more scale to get efficiencies? Or is it just fundamentally the raw ingredient costs are just always going to be high?
For us, I think so far it's been the cauliflower cost. We did just sign up with a farmer. Last year we had a farmer that we signed up for, but we had some flooding. I'm in Northern California by the Oroville Dam, if you remember that story, and we lost 4 acres of cauliflower. We just moved our co-packer to Monterey, and we signed up with a organic cauliflower grower down in Monterey, which they grow a lot more down there than Northern California. So I think that's going to cut our costs with co-packing.
Mm-hmm. So very nice job, thank you,
Thank you.
and certainly enjoyed the tasting as well. So have you done any sort of shelf life or stability testing as well?
We just did.
You just did.
Because we're fully baked, unlike some other cauliflower crusts, or excuse me, other crusts that are in the freezer section, not necessarily cauliflower, but frozen crusts, are par baked. We're fully baked. So we're like a baked bread, and we just did some testing on that, and we actually have 9 months shelf life in the freezer, and then 30 days where our plant base doesn't even have to be frozen, and neither does our red pepper or our Italian. So we just got those back. So we started shipping e-commerce without ice packs now because of it.
Very good.
So I'm an Elio's expert. It's pretty easy. I put it in the toaster, and no matter how long I cook it, I can't screw it up, right? How difficult or how hard is it to screw up this crust when you make it? Like, do you have to have the oven at a certain temperature, or it implodes, or is it delicate, or is it fairly simple for someone like me?
It's fairly simple. Yours actually came out of a toaster oven. By the way, thank you, team. They set off the fire alarm at the hotel, cooking it in a basic toaster oven today. So,
Well, with that,
really
hopefully, glad they didn't set off the fire alarm here. Unfortunately, your time is up, but thank you so much.
Thank you.